cult, which he's written about in his book, Terror at Music World.
Alonzo Walling is one of the guys that cut that girl's head off around here.
Alonzo Walling, you and Scott Jackson murdered Pearl Bryant.
Sacrifice. Bro, he said sacrifice.
There was a time when Bobby Mackey's was known for drinking, dancing.
Well, we're here to play. Oh, it's triggered, dude.
People like Carl himself spent 3 days going through an exorcism.
Body is fine. No, it's not. This body is fine. No, it's not. The fuck it ain't.
The world of the paranormal is one shrouded in mystery. Being skeptics ourselves, we're in search for answers. We're in search for the truth. With scientific tools and experiments to validate proof of another realm and lifting the veil between ours and the afterlife. Come with us on our adventures to discover what's real and what's not. Join us to find the answers, to find the truth.
Ask her what color she likes.
This is Fourth Dimension Paranormal. On this episode of Fourth Dimension Paranormal, we're at a location that strikes fear in the hearts of many. Revered as one of the most haunted locations in America, Bobby Mackey's Music World in Wilder, Kentucky is a small country music bar. Synonymous with demonic attacks, attachments, sacrifice, and a performed exorcism, this location has terrorized many who has walked through its doors. Let's talk about its dark history. Rumored to be a slaughterhouse in the late 1800s, there's no documentation on this. What was documented where Bobby Mackey's now rest was the old 76 distillery. The distillery said to be who dug the infamous portal to hell originally. Done to pump water from the north-flowing Licking River for distilling whiskey. Rumors have swirled around the satanic rituals and sacrifices done on and around the property of Bobby Mackey's. Whether this is true or not is speculation, but many do believe this to be factual. February 1st, 1896, the body of Pearl Bryant was found near what is now Bobby Mackey's. Her head being severed below the 5th vertebrae, she was also 5 months pregnant during the time of her brutal murder. Scott Jackson and Alonzo Walling, the alleged killers, both attended dental school. Jackson, also being a lover of pregnant Pearl Bryant, was said to be sought out by Pearl to attempt an abortion. No one knows what truly went wrong that night, but both Jackson and Walling decapitated Pearl and was said to do this in a blood sacrifice to the devil. This actual crime scene photo shows Pearl's headless body not far from a pond close to Bobby Mackey's. It is rumored her head was thrown down the well at Mackey's, also known as the portal to hell, as a satanic offering. Scott and Alonzo would both hang for this horrific murder. Seen here on the gallows moments before their deaths, it is stated they swore they would come back from hell and forever haunt the area they disposed of Pearl's head at. To this day, it has never been found. Do these two still haunt this location? Numerous people have had experiences with their presence. Me and Cory did as well.
It was a speakeasy for a while during the Prohibition days because the distillery was completely torn down once Prohibition started. And then a guy named John Pop opened up a little restaurant, speakeasy here, that was open through the 1920s. And then when he shut that down, a guy named Buck Brady purchased this, added on to this, and opened all of this up as the Primrose Country Club in 1943. All of these wooden chairs that are sitting out here are original chairs from the Primrose, so they've been here since 1940.
But Brady's Primrose Club was doing extremely well in the area. Money laundering, gambling, and some say prostitution was going on during this time. Buck was making money and lots of it with the success of the Primrose Country Club.
This area right over there, where the Bobby Mackey wall is, back when the Primrose first opened, that was where the men's bathroom was. What's currently the men's bathroom up front used to be an office. So in 1943, two guys were in that bathroom. They had an argument. Apparently one guy made fun of the other guy's hair. It got physical. The one guy punched the other one. He fell down. He hit his head either on the sink or a pipe or something, but he died of a brain hemorrhage on the floor of the bathroom over there. So that's the first death that we know of that happened inside the building.
The Primrose soon gained the attention of a crime family named the Cleveland Syndicate. The mob wanted in on Brady's action. Soon violence broke out between Brady and Red Masterson, a mob leader. Brady pulled alongside Red, shooting Red in the face, resulting in Masterson crashing his car but surviving. This sealed Brady's fate. Fleeing for his life, he overturned the club to the mob, who then renamed it the Latin Quarter. Illegal activities including money laundering, prostitution, murder, gambling, and more took place during the mob's reign. Seen here are some of the showgirls that danced at the Latin Quarter during this time. There are no records stating the deaths during these years, but it is rumored there were several murders that took place on the property.
That area over there, we get a lot of audible voices, like we just hear, sounds like men talking. Sometimes it's like Charlie Brown's teacher. Sometimes you can pick out a word or two, it just depends. But also both of them, those are the only ones, because people will always ask, who are the spirits here? Who are the people that are haunting this building? Did you say something?
No.
I heard a man talking over me.
I could kind of hear that too. Yeah.
Maybe our audio picked it up.
I hope so, because I thought you were talking to me. That was weird.
Yeah, I heard a mumble, but I wasn't sure.
Yeah, but it sounded like you, though.
Yeah.
That was weird.
We have had that at some locations, his voice being mimicked.
Yeah, especially mine.
I hope your audio picked that up, because that was cool.
Unfortunately, the lavalier might being directional, not omnidirectional, did not pick up any audio we could make out, but we all did hear an audible tone that was out of place within the ambient noise of the club.
So this room here, back when that was the casino, this is where you would cash your chips in for the casino. And then behind you there is the safe where they kept all of the casino money. So again, that's been here since 1943. Buck Brady had it brought in when he opened the Primrose. So this room, as long as that ice machine isn't on, this is a good room for EVPs. We get a lot of female voices in this room. I think they just don't like people being in here with the money, and they're very protective of the money. So if it's quiet in here, this is a good room to hang out in. And also in here, you'll hear a lot of sounds from out there. Something usually messing around back over here while you're sitting in here.
After the mob was shut down for violence and lawlessness, the property sat vacant for a few years. A hard rock music cafe took over the location, but after several deaths in and around on the property, it was closed again until 1978. Bobby Mackey, a rising star in the country music scene and also a native to the area, decided to purchase the old vacant building to pursue a lifelong dream. Buying the vacant building and making a honky-tonk music bar, Bobby had no clue what was about to take place in the following years. Carl Lawson became caretaker and maintenance at the club. Carl lived in the upstairs apartment above Bobby Mackey's and felt he had become possessed by evil spirits that inhabited the building. In 1991, Reverend Glenn Cole performed an exorcism on Carl here at this location.
This room up here, we used to call it the monster room because there used to be a big monster sign hanging on the wall, but a lot of people refer to it as the old kitchen. But if you know who Carl Lawson is, right? Mm-hmm. So he lived here for 13 years, and he felt like the spirits in this building were trying to take over his body, and it got so bad that he needed an exorcism. So they found someone who would do the exorcism, and they actually did it in this room up here. You can watch it on YouTube if you've ever seen it on YouTube. The room looks a little bit bigger because that wall wasn't there. It was a bigger room back then, but that's where they did the exorcism. So we do get quite a bit of activity up in that room.
You fat! You're not gonna do anything because I'm gonna bind you tonight. How you gonna fucking bind me? Because I have something inside of me that tells me I can. You understand me? Now, what the fuck you got? My Lord's on my way. He's on my way. You bring him on. You bring him on. He's coming, and he's coming but down strong. And I'm gonna tell you what. There ain't a goddamn fucker gonna ever come in this place again and try to run any of us off. Oh, yes. Because there's thousands of us here. I don't care. I'm telling you. We were been here for almost 6,000 years. I'm telling you that you gotta leave tonight. I don't have to go nowhere. Yes, you do. This body is mine. No, it's not. This body is mine. No, it's not. The fuck it ain't. No, it's not. Go on, man, God. This belongs to Carl.
In the next clip shown, watch Carl Lawson being taken over by the spirit of Alonzo Walling. Alonzo Walling being one of Pearl Bryan's killers.
Listen to me.
Carl.
All right, who?
Alonzo.
Oh, so we got to get rid of you now. Alonzo?
Alonzo Walling.
Alonzo who?
Alonzo Wallen is one of the guys that cut that girl's head off around here.
Alonzo?
You want the what? You want the bitches here. Just dig. Just dig.
Alonzo?
Are you seeing her heads underneath here?
Yes, I am. They hung me and my friend for something that I didn't. It took both of us. That bitch had coming.
But Alonzo, you have no right to take over Carl's body. Alonzo. Hey, listen to me.
My next guest is the caretaker of Bobby's nightclub and has lived there for the past 13 years. Carl Lawson says he was living a nightmare. All the ghosts in the club had entered Carl's body and lived through him until Carl finally allowed Reverend Glenn Cole to perform an exorcism. I want you to take a look at this.
I'm not going to take you up there, but through this door, if you just walk up the steps, they just go straight up into Carl's apartment. We used to not, for about a year, we weren't going up there, but now that, you know, things are changing and closing, if you want to go up there, you can.
Go see if Carl's there. What do you feel about that?
About Carl?
He's here.
I think he's here. I mean, he was way too attached to this place to not be here. I mean, when he was alive, he was always here, even when he wasn't living here. He lived up there for 13 years. And then he moved, right before he passed away, he moved in with family. But he was still here all the time. He was here, you know, hanging out at the bar all the time. And people see him. Denise, Bobby's wife, she sees him all the time.
That was good friends, right?
Yeah, and people have heard him. People have seen him. So yeah, I definitely think he's still here.
Not the only one terrorized by spirits inhabiting Bobby's wife, Janet Mackey, had a few horrifying experiences. In the following clip of this old interview, she describes one of her encounters. She was also 5 months pregnant when this happened, as was Pearl Bryant at the time of her murder.
You were literally picked up off the ground.
I was literally picked up.
You were thrown down the steps.
Right. I was like pushed by something down the steps. I fell to the bottom. I was on my knees. I looked up, and there was a voice saying, "Get out, get out."
Were you screaming, crying?
I was trying to scream.
This incident put Janet Mackey into early labor, having her baby the next morning at 4 months early. Could this have been a coincidence? Signs like these are posted all around Bobby's bar to this day.
Bobby, she's your wife. Are you buying this? Are you buying this?
No. First of all, I don't believe in ghosts at all. And we've been there for 13 years.
But that's not true.
Well,
That's not true.
Is Bobby Mackey truly not a believer in the paranormal? His hit song Joanna is about a showgirl that is said to have committed suicide during the mob times. Johanna, a showgirl, was said to have fell in love with a singer named Robert Randall. Joanna's father, being a high-ranking mobster, did not like Robert Randall and had him killed. It is said when Joanna found out, she poisoned her father and then herself out of heartbreak. Eerily enough, Robert Randall is the real name of Bobby Mackey. Is this another weird coincidence or just luck? What do you guys think? Ready for our investigation, we drive back to the club to meet Laura to let us in for the night. Nervous yet excited, we have waited years to investigate this legendary paranormal location. This location strikes fear in the hearts of so many, and tonight what we capture is quite compelling.
Here we are, man.
Bobby Mackey's.
We are about 40 minutes from now. We're going to be inside this place finally.
Gates of hell.
Been here since 2:30 and had to wait until about 9 p.m. to finally get locked up inside this place.
Man.
You know, there's some people that you can't even drag in this place.
No, there's a lot of people, you couldn't pay me $1 million to step foot in this location. So
we're here, man, and we are ready for whatever happens tonight. I'm hoping it gets wild.
Yeah, I mean, that's what you want.
I mean, that's why we are here at Bobby Mackey's.
Yeah.
So here we go, man. I'm ready for it.
Absolutely.
All right, you're unlocked.
You are. I can't see me too well.
Can't see you very well at all.
I see you real good.
Bobby, thanks so far.
Upon entering this location, you are filled with many different emotions. We hear what we thought was faint music playing while getting our equipment unpacked and set up. This is what we started filming.
Man, I don't know, but I want to say I can hear some music. Me and Cory, I don't know if this audio's picking it up. Is that music, bro?
No, I think it was like just a weird sound. You have everything on?
Yeah. What time is it? It's 10 o'clock right now. Are you trying to play music for us in here? We've waited a long time to come see you guys. A long time. And we are now here to see what you have to prove to everybody. We want you guys to make your presence known, bad or good. We want every spirit in this location to come interact with us tonight. We've heard of the tough spirits, we've heard of the negative spirits, and also the good ones. And we'd like to communicate with all if possible.
If there's anyone here with us right now, could you knock on something for us? Like,
No, guys, there's a lot of road noise in here. Bro, I could have swore it did sound like music from that side.
music, but
That side sounds like music. I don't know. I don't know, bro.
That's really weird.
Bro. I could have swore I seen a shadow. Maybe it was the infrared reflecting. Scott Jackson. Are you here? Alonzo Walling. Are you with us? What about Pearl Bryan? We still haven't got the lights off in here, guys. We heard what we thought was music. So what we wanted to do was flip the camera on and maybe capture that. All right, guys, what's about to happen is me and Cory's about to flip this coin. It's no trick coin, I promise. We're gonna flip this coin, guys. Since Dwayne's not here to pick our number, we're gonna flip this coin and see who goes to the basement, the portal to hell, or stays up here on the dance floor for the first 30 minutes. What do you got, bro? Heads or tails? Heads. So we got, I ain't even looking. Where'd it go? Where'd it go? I can't even see what it is. I can't even see. It is tails. You know where I'm going. Is that tails? You sure? Sure it's tails? It's tails. You know where I'm going.
Basement.
I'm going to hell, bro. That sounds bad. I'm going to the portal to hell. I gotta go first, man. All right, guys, so I'm going downstairs to the infamous portal to hell at Bobby Mackey's. This place is already insane. The feeling and the vibes you get here is crazy, man. We are, guys, the infamous doorway to the portal to hell. This is where Scott Jackson, Alonzo Walling, is said to disposed of Pearl Bryan's head somewhere on his property. This is where a lot of people say they get scratched, manifestations of all kinds of crazy activity in this location. So I'm the first in here tonight. I want it on a solo. Here we go. We heard you guys like to play. Well, here I am. Man, that door is odd, dude. I'm not gonna lie. So this is the infamous portal to hell. This is it, guys. Hope y'all ready.
I want anyone that is present with me right now in this area to come up here and touch this device that I placed right here on the stage, okay? If you walk up and touch it, right there on the antenna. Let me actually fix that. All right, if you touch that antenna right there on that device, that little part that's sticking straight up right there, it will go off. If you would do that for me, that would be fantastic. I have a stationary cam there. Don't know if that camera is rolling.
I can't see nothing, guys. I want you guys to see what I see. This is what I'm seeing right now. This is it. If you can see, that's my camera with the night vision light on. This is it, guys. This is what I'm seeing right now. The infamous portal to hell. Okay, that could be Cory walking upstairs, I will say. I got some things in my back pocket. Let me see where to set. Let me see where to set this up. What I want to do, guys, is I think I want to move this camera and I want to bring it over here. I want to bring it over here to see into what is the portal to hell, if possible. Maybe. We'll just take this with us, guys. Okay, we're going to take this with us. So here we go. Here it is. Portal to hell. What I'm going to do, I'm going to set a music box down here, guys, and it will possibly alert us to something here. I don't know what in the hell just happened here. No way. Oh man, I don't know. Cory, can you hear me?
Copy.
I've lost the rubber music box, bro.
You've lost the rubber bands, what do you mean?
To come up and get me another rubber band, possibly, man. I've lost it.
This clip is truly shocking. Being I'm in total darkness, I did not know this rock was being thrown. You can audibly hear it hit, directly after my fully charged flashlight is drained. Shocking on its own, you can also see an orb-like anomaly flee the area.
Come up and get me another rubber band, possibly, man. I've lost it. I don't know what that's about, man. I don't know. I did get it tangled up a little bit. I will say that. Okay. Why did my light go out? Dude. My light has just drained. My light has drained now, guys. This thing was perfectly working. It's gone. This has been like fully charged. Bro, I can't see. I can't see nothing. Bro, my flashlight has just drained completely. It won't even come on. Holy crap, dude. That's insane. I don't know, guys. I gotta run back upstairs to grab some of this stuff here. I think what I'm gonna do right now. Who's here with us? Did you drain my flashlight? I'm gonna leave this voice recorder here. Man, I don't know. There was lots of ambient noise here, guys.
Okay, all right, guys. What I'm gonna try to do right now is an experiment in here where the pool table is with the cassette recorder. Garrett and I have had this long-held theory that cassette recorders potentially could be better than a digital recorder. So we're just going to test that right now. Anyone that can hear my voice, I have a device right here that you may be familiar with. Just got a really weird disturbance with the camera. I have a cassette recorder right here that can hear your voice. Camera's struggling to focus. I would love for you to come over right now and manipulate this device. Flip this around. I understand, guys, that this place is an active bar, at least on Fridays and Saturdays, but I want to know that I did just get a really strong scent of cigarettes. Of course, this would be a place where people that frequent here would be smoking. So that's not necessarily anything like out of the normal, I don't believe. But just thought that might be worth noting. If there's anyone here right now that can hear my voice, I want you to tell me your name. What world was that?
I'm gonna turn an ovilus on, guys. We will see if anybody wants to speak. This is the ovilus. This is the portal to hell at Bobby Mackey's. Is there movement over here? Can you tap on something? D. I caught that before and I don't know what that means. D. I'm gonna see if this music box is still triggering. It will trigger. Rewind. Rewind? What do you mean by rewind? It says rewind, guys.
Watch closely as what appears to be a ball of energy manifest out of the ceiling. Take note on how it pulses as it seems to watch me. then shoots directly down into the portal of hell. Another orb-like anomaly flies across the top of the screen as the ovilus says rewind. Do the spirits here want me to review the camera footage to see them? What's your thoughts?
What do you mean by rewind? That's so weird. It said rewind. What do you mean by rewind? Paranormal. You are right. We are looking for the paranormal. We are here. It's hard to see, guys. I know. Let me turn this light out. We are looking for paranormal. Thank you. Who am I speaking with? Can you give me a name, please? And is this truly the portal to hell? We have lots of ambient noise, guys. Sounds like possibly a train. Wave? Okay, can you set that music box off for me? I set a thing down in front of the portal to hell. The whole possible. So you can? Please walk in front of that or make a noise in here for me. I would love for you to make that go off. This is possible, guys. This thing is really talking to me. I'm having trouble focusing.
I just got a really bad scent through here, guys, which is usually signs of something potentially demonic. I did get this. It's a crucifix. Something that is up here may not like that. I did bring that with me. All right, guys, I'm sitting here now. I have the SB7 spirit box here running. Does anyone want to tell me what I have in my hand right here? Come through that spirit box. Got a whole lot coming through right now. No? You don't want to tell me? Does anyone want to tell me their name? Notice the uptick in responses when I ask for a name. All these different voices coming through. Do you like the sign of this crucifix here? Do you like what it stands for? Mama? What are you trying to say? You're going to have to use all of your energy to speak to me. Sit my head. It's really short right here. I'm going to lay this cross right here on this table. Lay it right there. Got cold chills in here, guys. If you can hear my voice, how about you move that ball right there in the floor for me right now? Make that ball move and it will light up. Sorry guys, I'm not able to understand what you're saying. We'll have to try a little bit harder. I want to attempt to manipulate this. Let's see, turn this up. There you go. Maybe that's easier for you to manipulate. Can you guys still come through that? I heard some of you trying to speak. Whoa, that's a big response. Do you not like us being here? Do you want us to leave you alone?
What do you mean by possible? It is possibly the portal to hell, or no? Got our other stationary there. Like I said, guys, this is what I'm seeing right now as we speak. Pitch black. As you can see, the camera's there. This is what I get to see. I have to look through a screen of the camera. Heard movement over here. More movement. Are you walking? Flip this infrared light on. What is this called? Can you tell me what this place is supposed to be called?
This low, disembodied voice says what we believe is it's called hell. Pay attention to my reaction.
What was that? I'm gonna count from 1 to 5, and I want to have you guys make this in my hand go off. I just got keyed up. Cory just keyed me up. Period. Possible period. What do you mean by period? I don't know, guys. The problem is I've lost that rubber band. I can't even look for it right now. I want to move around. I'm going to take this camera with me as well. I will come back for the music box. Man, I just got some cold chills, guys. Are you reacting with me right now? People fear this basement. Why do they fear it? Have you guys hurt people here? I'm hearing movement over here, tapping. I don't know. Is that you moving for me? Mary, M-A-R-R-Y. Was you wanting to be married? Could this be the fable Joanna? Is your story really true? This here, guys, is what they said was, when it was the Latin quarters, I believe, or the showroom for the girls when they would dress out. They would have Vegas-style shows here. Whatever is in here, I'm thinking that was my shadow. Yes, it's my shadow. Whoa, whoa, whoa. Boy, that would have been dangerous. You cannot see nothing in here, guys. I want you guys to prove that this place is as bad as it is, they say. I'm really not believing it. I don't believe you guys can do it.
At this moment, we caught a very odd light anomaly as I used provocation in the basement of Bobby Mackey's. Was this manifestation of energy a result of me doing this?
I know you have the energy from all the bodies that come in here and all the presences and all the things that are done here. Is there truly something bad in this location? I'm going to walk back into the portal of hell. Do you want me to walk back into the portal of hell? Because we're going to go. Man, when you break this threshold here, guys, you smell a smell of definitely alcohol. I don't know. Here's the bullet holes in the door. Was someone shot here? What do these bullet holes mean in the door? Beat. So you got beat? What do you mean? What happened here? It says beat, guys. So there was a fight here maybe? Did a fight break out and somebody shot? Was you killed here? What I'm gonna do, this place here is what they call the Room of Faces. AK, I think the Devil's Den possibly is what they call this. I'm gonna get the music box. Even, what the hell was that? Come on, show yourself. Even though we lost. Wound, oh my God, dude. It responded with wound when it got shot here. There's no way, dude. Wound. It says wound, guys. Whoa. Whoa, was that Cory? What was that? Did you move something over there? Give me a name for wound. What do you mean by wound? Who caught the wound here? Give me a name. I'm gonna grab this in the portal of hell, guys. What I would love for this thing to do, what's glowing here? Oh my God, dude, I got video right. I'm videoing right now. What do you want to show me? Can you show me? I got cold chills all over my body right now, guys, and Bobby Mackey's. Video. Wound video.
Let's see. I'm gonna have a seat in here, guys, with you. If you don't mind, I'm just gonna have a seat.
So guys, once again, I'm going to attempt a cassette recording. So we're just gonna see what we can do here. I'm sitting here with you. If anybody can hear my voice and wants to speak with me, wants to relay a message, wants to tell me their name, whatever it may be, feel free to come here to this device that you probably are familiar with. It's a cassette recorder. For those of you that aren't familiar with it, it can hear you, unlike me. I cannot hear you with my own ears. I'm trying to figure out a way to prop this up. I'm just gonna have to hold it. Hold it.
Man, I cannot believe I lost that rubber band somewhere, guys. And I cannot, my flashlight was drained. Mysteriously, my flashlight was drained. I can't see nothing. Oh, man, I don't know. I'm gonna set this up here, even though we don't have the rubber band on it to run it. It will still blink like this if it, if it registers any kind of movement.
Watch as the music box triggers on key questions that I'm asking. No, not to give false positives. I'm startled by its response.
Oh, it's triggered, dude. Can you stop? Oh my gosh, guys. Did you just move that? Walk towards under. It's going off again. Oh my gosh. It's going off again, guys. Walk towards me. Thank you. Oh man, if I had the rubber band on it. What do you mean by under, guys? Dude, this is crazy. Just said under. And the music box triggering again. Are you coming in here to play? What do you mean? I don't think it'll pick it up too well. There we go. I'm gonna walk away on the count of 1 to 5. When I get to 5, make it go off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Can you make that light up for me again? Walk towards me. Are you already in here with me? Is that what's going on? I would love for you to walk through that hallway as a shadow. Manifest yourself. There we go. Thank you. Oh my God, guys. Dude, this is crazy. The music box is going off. I cannot believe I lost the rubber band for that. I just heard some kind of squeak. Moat. What do you mean by moat? We are in like what would look like a dungeon, that's for sure. Man, I am pumped up right now, guys. Man, I wish I didn't lose that rubber band. On the count of 1 to 5, let's go to 1 to 3. When I get to 3, course. Oh, course. We are by the river, the Licking River. This location sits on the banks of the Licking River. Scott Jackson, is that you? Alonzo Walling, if that's you, walk towards that. Oh my gosh, it says supper right here. I don't know what it means by that. Thank you. Carl Lawson, is that you? Alonzo Walling, are you still here? Oh my gosh, dude. It is going off. Did you kill Pearl Bryan? Oh my God. If you did not kill Pearl Bryan, stop. Oh, it's getting crazy. Oh my gosh, I got cold chills all over me, guys. Man, can you stop right now? Whoever's setting this music box off, quit. On the count of 3, turn it back on. 1, 2, 3. Can you walk in front of it again? Oh, there we go. There we go. Who am I dealing with? I want you to stop. And what I want you to do is when I mention your name, light it up for me. Alonzo Walling. Is this you? Scott Jackson. Is this possibly you? Is it Scott Jackson? It says metal. What do you mean by metal, guys? There was movement down here. I'm gonna get EVP. It's going crazy down here, guys. The music box is going crazy. Deplete. What do you mean deplete? Did you run my batteries dead in my flashlight? If that was you, if you drained my flashlight, green. Green, I don't know why the name green here. If you was the one that drained my flashlight, light that up for me right now. There we go. I don't know what else y'all want me to say, guys. I should have brought a different device down with me. I wish I would not have lost that rubber band. Oh my gosh, it's still going off. To solidify this is a presence here with me, I want you to stop. On the count of 3, I want you to stop. 1, 2, 3. On the count of 3, I want you to start if this is a presence. 1, 2, 3. Make it go off consistently. There we go. Who am I in the presence of? Can you please state a name in this? Thank you. Carl Lawson, is this you? Is this a negative or good entity? If this is good, light it up. Okay. If it's bad, light it up. Okay, so that's good. I don't know, guys. That was very close. I don't know. Who are we dealing with? Okay, see how you're lighting it up barely? When I say your name again, light it up, okay? Stop right now, walk away. Dash. Yeah, walk away, dash away from it. Can you walk physically towards me right now? Oh my gosh. Thank you, man. It has got ice cold in here. It's cold anyways, but I'm really seeing my breath now. Think. Okay, guys. Thank you. This is crazy, man. I don't know. I wish I would not have lost that rubber band. It would be a lot better to hear the music it would play for you guys. Who am I dealing with? Are you sitting in the chair? Run towards me. Who is here with me? I'm hearing movement.
Do you want us to leave? If you don't like the fact that this place is about to be torn down, that your home where you live is about to be destroyed, then either speak to me in this device that's right here in front of me on this table, or go to the center of this dance floor and touch that device that's sitting there right now. It will light up and it will make a sound and it will let me know that you're here. That's all it does. It will not harm you. There's no need to be afraid.
I don't know, guys. I don't know. My soul's about over. Okay, thank you. I have to leave in a minute.
Bro, this music box is going crazy.
But there's no rubber band on it, but it's lighting up.
That's awesome, bro.
Itching anything?
Absolutely not.
I think it's about time maybe to switch out.
Possibly, I don't know.
Yeah, I'm down for whatever, man.
Hey, bro, why don't you go ahead and head down here and in the cave.
Where the music box is, there's some rubber bands.
Copy.
Thank you. Corey's bringing us a rubber band so you can play music with that. Is that what you want? Wow, dude. It knows what it does. Thank you. I'm gonna walk in here to get Cory. I'm hearing something. I can't see nothing. Absolutely nothing. Return! Dude, it says return. Oh my God, it says return. I am coming back, I promise you. Do you guys want me to return to that room? What do you mean by return? If I put my walkie up, guys. I would love for you to scare me out of here right now. I've not heard it go off back there. I've not heard it. You can still hear the motor run. I don't see it. Lighting up. Whose presence is here? Can you please give me your name? Pearl Bryan, are you still in this location? They said your spirit remains here.
The response about to come through the ovilus is one of the most compelling responses we have captured to this date. It was said Scott Jackson and Alonzo Walling sacrificed Pearl Bryan. Is this a response of them confirming what they done?
Alonzo Walling, you and Scott Jackson murdered Pearl Bryan. Sacrifice! Oh my... Bro, it says sacrifice. Alonzo Walling and Scott Jackson sacrificed Pearl Bryan here, they say, or killed her in Cincinnati and put her body in a pond local to here and disposed of her head under Bobby Mackey's, and it says sacrifice. Oh my... That's who I want to speak with. I heard you guys like to hurt people and do things here. I'm gonna move